ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another excellent video. 100,000 mile spark plug inspection change. One of the very first things I want to do is open up my hood, place my bar correctly so it don't fall, and take a look around my engine bay. I have a cover. Come a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. Located to the right will be a battery. Some people disconnect it. As long as you don't start the car, you're not going to get shocked. How do we lift this cover off? Is the windshield cowl in the way? Those are the questions we need to ask ourselves. I'm simply going to place my hands underneath and lift up gently. You don't want to hear it crack. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. Oh, it's time to go clean that bad boy. It's got a lot of salt and age on it. So as I figure out how to clean this off, I use some simple clean, a sponge, and the scouring part. After just a little cleaning, when you got oil, it really protects the cover. All this, I'll look at that at a later time. I got some tools, so let me show you what we may or may not need. I have some tools that may be required, not required. The stub nose ratchet that opens up in case I need leverage. This should be about a 10mm socket, which I'm going to use. It's a 1/4. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Follow your thumb. This is a 16mm socket that's for spark plugs. And then this is a larger one. Always going to use anti-seize grease whenever you take off and put back on your spark plugs. A knuckle ratchet adjustment 3/8, a flexible 3/8, and extensions. I got a whole number of them, little different sizes. And of course, one of the most important tools, a gap measurer. I'm going to inspect one of the spark plugs. I'm going to inspect this one. Toyota should have thought of a better way of allowing us to get into the area. It may be tight at the first. Loosen up the bolt so this way you're able to get it off. Clean it. Put a little lube on it so the next time it don't have a hard time taking them off. This is again 100,000 mile inspection. Nice clean bolt. First time taking this off, give it a little twist. You may want to take your module by squeezing it and lifting the wires away. That's probably going to be the most hardest part of spark plug removal. Try my best to get my hands out of the way for you so you can see me squeezing it. Depending on the weather, my hands, my fingertips are a little cold, so I am going to use a little persuasion. But I'm not going to ruin this. I'm ever so gingerly getting a pair of channel locks, squeezing the tips, taking a screwdriver, and I'm just gently going to leverage, pry it off. If you're having some difficulty still, put the bolt back in so it doesn't lift up. And then see if you could simply push off. And there we go. Never force a thing. Take your time. That's the key. Remove the bolt and continue forward. Lift up. Do your best to get this out. Inspect your module. It looks clean, presentable. Put to the side. Take one of your spark plugs, one of your extensions, and try your best to get it in there, and it will not go in. When using the swivel, the problem with this is you don't have the strength to make the turn, but let's give that a shot and see if it will work. At this given time, this is not a 14 millimeter, which I probably need. I'm going to have to do this at a later time. So at least I've given this a shot to inspect, and you can see this will be the proper way to go. Getting the proper tools is exactly what is needed. This is the length you need to get in. So will a short one, two short ones, do the trick? Yes, two short ones will definitely do the trick to get in there. Two short ones are a little shorter than the long extension. They do make these a little shorter indeed, and maybe that will get you fully in there in one piece. So for now, we put everything back on, and we go find ourselves the right tools. It clicked, we're good. You can put a little anti-seize if you want, so the next time it won't stick. Well, at least I gave a shot. I tried it. We'll do it the next time. And I don't want to over tighten that, but that's tight enough. It's all on. I cleaned my cover. I tried to inspect. Maybe another time. Feel for the cover. It'll all go on nicely. It's on. Start to clean up, figure out what now, where to get the part, see if I can locate my other spark plug adapter, where it went to. I'm not sure what has happened to it, but springtime is here, and there'll be another one day to do this, but at least we give it a shot. It never fails. You'll figure it out sooner or later. So ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you stopping by. We'll clean this up so the next time it'll look a little bit more presentable for you. I hope you enjoyed this short try to inspect your car. Have a great day. How's it going?